Okay, this is the course shell demonstration for ITAP 101, the internet class. So with the class, when a student comes in, notice here, nice type of banner to show computer. So this is ITAP 101, Introduction to Computer. So in here we have our announcements, our work to do, how to contact your professor, notice my avatar, and also office hours. Students can schedule their office hours to meet with me. So notice the announcement. I have this pinned up to remind the students on how to get to their weekly course assignments. So to do that, you go ahead and click on content. And inside here, I have them, because for this course, we are using Pearson. And it's another service for their book. It's an online book. And clicking on Pearson, since I'm in student mode, it won't let me do what happens there. It'll end up showing the error. But clicking on Pearson allows the students to go, well, let's see. Clicking on Pearson, this allows them to click here. It's an external learning tool, and it allows them to see their grades here. And this is their MyLab course dashboard, which allows to see them see the dashboard of their assignments that they have completed, what needs to be completed, and also the due dates. I also, since this is an online class, I have a virtual student lounge. This is for resource sharing, discussion threads, study groups, event announcements. This is for the students to interact with each other. I monitor this to make sure there are no type of bullying or inappropriate languages, but this is for the students to meet with each other. Then we have the syllabus that the students go to. Oh, and I didn't come here. My instructor bio is here to introduce who I am. And also put my hashtags there, because on social media, students can find my hashtags on Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube. So they end up typing in the hashtags and they'll see related content for what the educator would give students. Course resources. This allows them to understand how to get the print option for the book and also the link to the book, and also talking about what type of hardware and software requirement is needed, and also net etiquette. In here, I also have a time management calculator for the students. Then we have our media gallery on what type of videos they would need to look. So I'm going to click here so you can see something that's inside the media gallery. And I added the media gallery mainly because it's online students, to give them certain things on different how-tos, work with a simulation activity with the Mac. And this is important because some of the students have a Mac. However, the instructions based on most of the content, I have not seen any content that provide simulation instructions that show certain things on with a Mac. So it's showing how to work with the exercises on the Mac, because the keyboards look different. So it shows, go through, show them how to use the exercise and how to use the virtual keyboard. So I have that there. I also have some lecture videos. So this is the media. So this is the technology in action, the different chapters that we're not working on, but also, however, it can provide a lot of content for the students that can use in their personal lives. And also I have the PowerPoint slide, which is they can download and use for on their own. Some students may or may not, especially for this class, may or may not want to do the book work. However, I have had students who wanted to do the book work. The book work versus the simulation through the Pearson is not graded. However, there are students who want to build more skills outside what they are receiving inside of the simulation. So it allows them to download the data files. Yes, they can access the data files inside of Pearson. However, they can have access to it much easier this way. So let's go ahead and click on week 1. In week 1, we're talking about introduction. I give them a link for the orientation meeting to meet. I also record the orientation, and once the orientation is over, because sometimes the student cannot make it, they can come view the recording. Here's the simulation. It goes to external tool. My introduction, I give them detailed feedback, what I'm looking for the introduction. Let's go ahead and click on week 2. Inside of week 2, it tells what chapter we're working on. And also notice it's broken up into the chapter content. But also here it's telling the students the due date, what book, what My Lab IT we're working through, the chapters, and then their links. Now, during week 2, what I like doing in all of my classes is a midweek check-in video for the online classes. We get the midweek check-in for the on-ground students because the students are in class. But for the first few weeks, I like doing a midweek check-in to allow the students to feel a way that they can contact me. Now, here's the link to the e-text, the presentation, and then the content. Pearson gives the students 14 days of a temporary access if they cannot purchase the content, the book, the link. So they get 14 weeks. So the first 14 days. So the first 2 weeks, they can still work on their assignments without fearing falling behind. Then they have the discussion board to provide exactly what am I looking for. I let them know their initial post, the response, and the final reflection. And I want to show you also week 3, because week 3 deals with Word, which is Excel or the Microsoft Office. So week 3, we're doing Word. Again, video for week 3 assignments to assist because these are online students. The content they're working with, and there is no discussion. I also give the students in this class a badging activity. They're inside of Pearson. There's a badging activity that they can allow following them on their LinkedIn profile if they want to. So this is optional for if they want to do a beginner's Word badging activity. It's not included in their grades. But if they did want to show their productivity through Pearson for the badging activity. However, for Excel and Access, when the students take that class, that class that we have, I have the badging activity that is required because it's more advanced and a more advanced class. Also, students have their badges inside of D2Ls because I like to gamify the classes. So I'm going to click on awards. So this is based on me, on what courses I have done. So I don't know if you all had a chance to check out the escape room. So I went through the escape room, and these are the badges that I earned. So the students' badges follow them through all the courses. So this is mine. And notice I've shared this on LinkedIn just to see how it works, but they can share their badges. So here, if the students click there and they go to view all the badges, these are the badges that is available for the students as they go through their course assignment online. Okay? And of course, they're great. So most of the stuff is based through content. And they have their weekly assignments. Thank you.